You know I'm back, like I never left. Another sprint, another step. Another day, another breath. Been chasing dreams, but I never slept. I got a new attitude and a lease on life is a piece of mind. Seeking to find I can sleep when I die. Want a piece of the pie, got the keys to the ride and shit. I'm straight. I'm on my way. Get up my way. I'm running late. What can I say? I heard you died twice. Once when they bury you in the grave, and the second time is the last time that somebody mentions your name. So when I leave here on this earth, did I take more than I gave? Did I look out for the people, or did I do it all for fame? Legend is Exodus, searching for euphoria, trudging through the mud to find the present, no ignoring. I got 20,000 deep off in the street like we some warriors. My mama told me never bow your head. Whoa.
I feel glorious, glorious. Got a chance to start again. I was born for this, born for this. It's who I am. How could I forget? I made it through the darkest part of the night, and now I see the sunrise. Now I feel glorious, glorious. I feel glorious, glorious.
I'm feeling glorious. The crib looking victorious. Oh yes it is. You know that we've been going it since we hopped out that DeLorean. Yeah, we went on guard. Things are just things. They don't make you who you are. Can't pack up a U-Haul and take it with you when you're gone. We posted on the porch, my family's glasses to the stars. My grandma smiling down on me like, whoop, that boy got bars. Okay, yes I do. I said amen and hallelujah. Let me testify to another morning. I'm mourning, won't let self get in my way. I got my breath, I got my faith, and I remember why I
I
came.
feel glorious, glorious. Got a chance to start again. I was born for this, born for this. It's who I am. How could I forget? I made it through the darkest part of the night, and now I see the sunrise. Now I feel glorious, glorious. I feel glorious, glorious. We gon' be alright, put that on my life. When I open my eyes, hope I see you shine. We're planting our flag, they don't understand. The world is up for grabs. We gon' be alright, put that on my life. When I open my eyes, hope I see you shine. We're planting our flag, they don't understand. The world is up for grabs. I feel glorious, glorious. Got a chance to start again. I was born for this, born for this. It's who I am. How could I forget? I made it through the darkest part of the night, and now I see the sunrise. Now I feel glorious, glorious. I feel glorious, glorious.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Hi, everyone. We welcome you to the NBA All-Star Game. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg.
And you know what? This is probably, Kevin, my favorite date on the NBA calendar. I mean, with the amazing collection of players we have here tonight, this year promises to be an epic event.
Absolutely.
Guys, it always is. I mean, the privilege of playing in this game means so much to every one of these players. I mean, being on this huge stage brings out the best in the NBA's biggest superstars.
Now let's check out the starters for the East All-Stars. Jason Tatum is out there with Durant. Then there's Irving. And then there's Antetokoumnpo. And it's Mitchell in a two-guard. 2 on the clock. Tatum's shot is off.
I love this event so much because it combines the world-class ability of these players with the freedom of the playground.
Yep, it's the greatest and certainly the most fun pickup game these players will ever play in.
And this has become one of the must-see events of the year, which is obvious by all the star power and attendance here tonight.
Well, certainly the Hollywood crowd is on hand, the biggest names from the sports world, music stars. Everybody wants to be a part of All-Star Week.
Doncic finds Williamson. Over Mitchell. That's good from Williamson on the assist by Doncic.
When you play with Luka now, Doncic, he's ready to find you if you're open, so you've got to be ready to receive.
Irving drops in the layup for two.
Well, let's say the defense being played here tonight might be a bit on the soft side from both teams.
Well, I know you're not surprised, are you? I mean, fast and loose is the way this game should be played.
Now here's Curry. Doncic passes to Williamson. To the middle. Stolen by Durant. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Shoots over Curry. No good from Durant.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the team.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Not a guy you can stop by fouling. Williamson too focused and too powerful.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Ja Morant, he's checked in for Stephen Curry. And these All-Stars also making a switch. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Durant. That free throw good from Williamson.
The explosive athleticism of Williamson is so much fun to watch. For a guy his size to move like that, incredible.
Now here's Tatum. And it's good for two.
And no one's going to ever claim that the All-Star Weekend is about defense, and we got a taste of that right there.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
Nice take. Staying aggressive with this game, still very much up in the air.
Williamson kicks to James. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Red hot so far, 4 for 4. Cooking with gas, couldn't draw it up any better.
Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock.
I know we never see a lot of defense in these games, but tonight we're not seeing any.
Simply call it a free-for-all. I mean, you want the guys to have fun out there, but it would be nice to see some effort put into the defensive end of the floor.
Now, here's Doncic. Plays it up off the glass.
Not much in the way of defense being played here early on.
Well, you know how it works. I mean, both teams will be conserving their energy at the defensive end until later on. That's typically how this thing unfolds.
Mitchell against Doncic. Back to Irving. Lets it fly. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Irving's got his second bucket tonight.
Man, the confidence Irving has is something I really appreciate. I mean, he's ready to shoot it as soon as he gets it and not afraid of any kind of shot.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Now, here is Irving. Mitchell finds Tatum. The East All-Stars tag on 2 more.
I love seeing Tatum continue to work on that jump shot. I mean, he's a fantastic scorer, and with the jump shot added and refined, he's only going to get better.
Mitchell against Doncic. Morant passes to James. That 3 off the mark. The East trail by 4. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I had a chance to catch up with head coach Mike Malone. Now, he's spoken with the guys. Now, he wants to make this a competitive game, one that features at least some execution and not just a bunch of lobs. Maybe some ball movement. He said, look, if we're going to be out here, if we're going to take this court, we might as well try to win this game. And that means playing the right way. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Offensive rebound. And the dunk by Tatum.
And quickly, he turns the rebound into points.
Morant outside. Back to Doncic. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by the East.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
You know, I like how Irving also keeps the defense guessing, keeps them off balance, and he's so crafty and creative around the basket.
And that one falls. That puts him up by 1 point.
You know, what comes to mind first when you think of Irving is his handles. Rush hour tight, but also his dynamic ability as a scorer.
George is checked in for the West. And he can't hit the second. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the West All-Stars. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Now here's Antetokoumnpo. Passes it to Mitchell. Shoots over Doncic. That's good for Mitchell on the assist from Antetokoumnpo. Mitchell's got 6.
And you pass it to him. Spider Mitchell is always ready to let it fly. An impact player the moment he stepped into the league.
Irving against Morant. Doncic outside. They can't stop the run with that one. The East leading by 3 to the inside. Antetokoumnpo.
Irving doing a nice job there being creative. Let it go on any longer.
Morant with it. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Doncic finds George. The West again cannot hit.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Antetokoumnpo. Makes it off the glass. 6 points for him.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Now here is George. Puts it up. Rebound, Giannis Antetokoumnpo. And here is the East now. They lead by 7. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
This is something DeRozan does all too well. I mean, presses the issue, forces the issue, and then gets the defense to overcommit.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the East All-Stars.
And, guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
Sabonis, he's checked in for the West. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Inside. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And he is really in a zone.
Switch here. Gilgeous Alexander's checked in. And a switch here also for the East. Randall's checked in.
And, you know, this guy simply does not age. LeBron remains a dominant force in this league despite being in the league since 2003.
Now here's DeRozan. Mitchell passes to Antetokoumnpo. Back to Mitchell. Randall kicks to Irving. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Morant with the steal. Pass to Gilgeous Alexander. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
The classic combo guard. Gilgeous Alexander is effective in the two-man game, especially on that first option, taking it himself.
Now, here is Irving. 5 points in the game. And it's Mitchell missing.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start. You know, he's got to be exasperated right now, fellas. I mean, playing excellent ball, but they're still losing.
Antetokoumnpo against Sabonis. Antetokoumnpo can't get it to go.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
Oh, and the crowd goes crazy after seeing that finish.
Yep, a throwdown appropriate for the occasion. That's how to get these fans revved up and excited.
And a look at the Mobile One drive, driving right into your living room.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Randall down low. James covering. Shot clock at 6. Moving against Morant. That one a little long. On offense, here are the West All-Stars. Right now, they're on a 9-0 run. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the East All-Stars. Here's Randall. And another miss by the East.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get fouled.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Jackson's checked in for LeBron. And then for the East All-Stars, Bam Adebayo's checked in for Antetokoumnpo. Brown comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Halliburton subbed in for Kyrie Irving.
Already embracing his role as a leader on this team. Morant brings a strong work ethic and winning mentality to this team.
And the East All-Stars decide to take their first time out here. Lillard's checked in for the West.
And you know, the fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, and that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
And they call an illegal screen here.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Well, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star game coaches.
And you're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star game.
The East trail by 6. Down low, here's Adebayo.
And just taking his frustration out on the rim. He ends a huge run by the West All-Stars.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to George. On the wing, George. Floats it up there for Gilgeous-Alexander. Halliburton in the corner, uncovered. The pass to Mitchell. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. And Adebayo throws it down.
Second chance points kill you. It's a strength of Adebayo picking up the garbage and putting it in.
Lillard scanning the floor. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. From deep, George. It's Adebayo with the rebound.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to go on Sabonis.
And, you know, you look at guys like Randall who don't have that eye-popping athleticism or length. The pump fake is a great equalizer.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the West All-Stars.
Look at the fast break point total from these guys. I mean, they're really hustling, working hard. And those hustle points are showing up on the scoreboard.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
And he sinks the second.
And, you know, the impressive ascension of Randall has been a lot of fun to watch. I mean, he's a double-double threat who plays with relentless energy.
Now, here's Lillard. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Adebayo drives in. And Adebayo throws it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Jackson kicks to Lillard. Halliburton with the steal. The 10-footer. The East All-Stars check on 2 more.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Sabonis against Adebayo. Lillard outside. Outside, George. Looking to end the run. No good that time. So the East All-Stars will take it the other way.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Yeah, nothing major, not a huge advantage, but certainly a good sign for them going forward.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander after Jaylen Brown's three-pointer that didn't go. George passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
That one goes in.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the East All-Stars. Setting up teammates and getting buckets. He is looking as determined as ever. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. Welcome to the second quarter of the game of All-Star Weekend.
And guys, we've already seen some unbelievable action here tonight.
And there will be plenty more to come. We know that. All-Star action never disappoints.
And you know, the officials not giving their whistles much of a workout here tonight. Very few fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full-force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game as you would ordinarily.
We've got Doncic. Markkanen is out there with LeBron James. Then there's John Morant. And it's Jokic in at the center position. So that's the West All-Stars 5 as we get into the second quarter. Outside DeRozan. Tatum dishes to Holiday. Outside DeRozan. Passes it to Brown. Here's the three. The West grabs the miss.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
You know, that's a real key for Doncic. I mean, when the three-point shot is dropping for him, his guardability goes off the charts.
Pass to Embiid. To the paint. Here's Tatum. That's in, coming off the assist from Embiid. Tatum's got the game tied up here for the East All-Stars. Doncic outside. Back to Morant. There's the triple. DeMar DeRozan grabs the board. And it's DeRozan with the ball for the East All-Stars. Tatum kicks to Embiid. Jokic with the steal. Morant surveying the D. James the pass to Markkanen. Back to James. Again, the West All-Star.
Boy, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
Tatum kicks to Brown. Now the pass to Holiday. Sinks the triple. Holiday's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
You know, he's often the setup guy, but Holiday gives you just as much, maybe even more, as a terrific finisher.
LeBron against DeRozan. Here's Morant. Holiday with the block.
defense. That is his signature card. Drew Holiday, an elite stopper on the perimeter.
6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
Outside DeRozan. Back to Holiday. The kick out to Tatum. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And Tatum does a little bit of everything, and he's especially skilled down low. Fantastic at drawing the defense into him and playing off the contact while he's going up for his shot.
The first one falls.
The potential that Tatum still possesses to get better is quite scary. I mean, this guy has done an awful lot in a very short time. He's a versatile forward with tremendous skills and a work ethic to match.
The East making a switch. Irving's checked in. And so Tatum nails them both. Here's Morant. He has 5. Pass to Doncic. Kicks it out to James. James with another miss.
You know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Passes to Irving. Lets it go from deep. Morant against Tatum. It's good. Tatum's got 10.
You got to do a lot more than that to stop Tatum. I mean, he's just too skilled and crafty and strong on these takes.
Doncic looking it over. Morant, that's for 2. And Tatum pulls it down. The East leading by 3. Here's Irving, and it's sent back by Jokic.
You know, this is what we've seen Jokic do every night. I mean, he puts himself in position to make an impact on the game.
Marketing good.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And DeRozan kicks to Irving. Pass to Holiday. Back to Irving. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. He has 7.
Boy, that is some kind of heads-up basketball from Holiday. He does not sleep on the wide-open man and found him perfect.
The 3 from LeBron, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. Giannis, he's checked in for the East.
Substitution on the court.
And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
Reads the play well there and gets himself in the air at just the right time. Terrific denial.
Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
Here's DeRozan. Connects in the foul line jumper. And the East leads by 5.
You know, I look at DeRozan. One of the things I like most about his game is that he really employs the mid-range shot. And it's a lost art for most other players.
Morant nails the 16-footer. Morant's got 4 this quarter.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Back to Irving. The pass to DeRozan. Tatum against Markkanen. Just 5 to shoot.
Well, that's just an assertive play by Giannis against tough defense, drawing the foul and still getting the shot off.
The East All-Stars have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far. Free throw good. Giannis.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
He hits both from the stripe.
Heating up from the line this quarter, which is really helping their cause. They're right around 80% now.
Morant passes to James. Holiday against Doncic. Pass to Jokic. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th assist in this one. The East leading by 3. Outside Holiday. Passes it to DeRozan. Over James. And another miss by the East. And so James will bring it up for the West. Markkanen kicks to Morant. Pass to Doncic. Floats it up there for Morant. It's not going to go for him.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Doncic passes to James. Back to Doncic. Kicks it out to James. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. James has got 7 points for the quarter.
And LeBron has added the three-point shot to his bag, especially the last several years. Outstanding at knowing when to let that three fly.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. On the wing, Doncic. Kept alive. He goes up again. And James with the layup. LeBron's got it all tied up now for the West All-Stars.
Boy, really nice play. LeBron showing real good instincts on the offensive glass there.
Now a timeout called by the East. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
He's really taking it to him inside.
West All-Stars. Jaren Jackson's checked in for Lauri Markkanen. Gilgeous-Alexander comes in for Doncic. And Damian Lillard subbed in for John Morant. And then for the East, Bam Adebayo's checked in for DeRozan. Julius Randle comes in for Jason Tatum. And Halliburton subbed in for Drew Holiday. And that's out of bounds. The East All-Stars will keep it. And the East All-Stars making a change here. Mitchell's checked in. The West grabs the miss.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
An outstanding athlete for a player of his huge build. Adebayo will bang and bump with the best of them.
The East All-Stars have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here. First one falls for him. Both good from the line that time.
Boy, they've been knocked down from the line this quarter. Trying to build out that lead and keep doing what they're doing. That'll happen.
Lillard finds James. Jokic with it from downtown. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. LeBron's got 3 assists now in this one. Mitchell outside. Halliburton outside. Lets it go from 11. Here's Randle. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. against Halliburton. And it's Lillard missing. Halliburton outside. Loads it up for Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Oh, perfect timing on that alley-oop. Adebayo has a real connection with his teammates.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Now defended by Adebayo. LeBron outside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
So physically powerful. A tough task to defend LeBron inside.
The West All-Stars shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And the first one at the line is good. The West All-Stars making a switch here. Sabonis is checked in. And he makes the first, but misses the second.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Combined center size with developing point guard skills. Giannis running the offense to perfection right there.
LeBron against Giannis. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. James has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Now a timeout called by the East.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
Here's Halliburton. Mitchell outside. Lillard against Halliburton. To the inside. Adebayo. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And one of the more active big men in our league. Adebayo never stops working.
The East All-Stars have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12. And the first one, Brown is checked in for Antetokoumnpo. Second free throw, no good. And here's the West with the ball. Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a 2-pointer. Again, the West All-Stars.
You know, I think the passing skills of LeBron are his greatest asset, and he's got some great ones in addition to that. But his passing is otherworldly. When you get open, he gets it to you with exactly the right speed and pace so you can handle it.
No coverage that time.
Donovan Mitchell.
Mitchell's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
James, the pass to Lillard. The tray. The shot. No good. And the East now will go the other way with it. To the middle. Here's Brown. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And the vertical that Brown has is quite impressive. As relentless a finisher that you'll find in this league.
Free throw good from Brown. George is checked in for LeBron. And so he makes both from the line. 1:19 left now here in the second. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to George. Gilgeous-Alexander against Mitchell. Count it. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the game tied up here for the West All-Stars. Gilgeous-Alexander's gotten about everything to drop here, shooting 6 of 7. Mitchell looking it over. And stolen by Lillard. And oh, here we go. Lillard's got it, the fast break chance. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
And George kicks to Lillard. And there's the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here is George. Lillard from outside. It's Adebayo with the rebound.
You know, he might want to think about deferring for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert.
Lillard from deep three-point land. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the West All-Stars. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll return shortly.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Another day, another breath. Been chasing dreams, but I never slept. I got a new attitude and a lease on life is a piece of mind. Seeking to find I can sleep when I die. Want a piece of the pie, got the keys to the ride and shit. I'm straight. I'm on my way. I'm on my way. Get up my way. I'm running late. What can I say? I heard you died twice. Once when they bury you in the grave, and the second time is the last time that somebody met.
And it's time to strap in as we get set to bring you the explosive action of the second half of the All-Star game.
And that first half was terrific. I'll bet anything, though, the second has even more in store for us.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I think it's going to be a
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the West. On the court right now for the East All-Stars, they've got Kyrie Irving. Tatum out there with Antetokoumnpo. And it's Mitchell. And it's KD in at the 3 spot. Tatum dishes to Irving. Here's Antetokoumnpo. LeBron with the block.
And you know what? Defensively, both teams have picked it up as we've gotten a little deeper into this game.
A little more competitive fire and intensity being shown out there now.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Curry's checked in for the West. And here are the East All-Stars now. KD passes to Tatum. Lock at 6. LeBron against Durant over James. And the rejection by James. Inside, Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
Boy, there's a subtle but real physicality and aggressiveness to Doncic's approach to the game, and that's part of his greatness.
And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. Trailing by 2. And that one's good, Mitchell.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
James dishes to Williamson. Wants to get it to Doncic, and does.
And as we've watched him develop, Zion has steadily improved his passing ability.
Here's Antetokoumnpo. Count it, and the foul. It's on Luka Doncic.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game. Ja Morant, he's checked in for Curry. And these All-Stars also making a switch. DeRozan's checked in. Free throw, no good for Antetokoumnpo.
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with, an attitude of joy and unselfishness, a beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him. He's one of the most popular players in the world.
Here's Irving. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Irving's got 9.
Hey, the skills of Kyrie are obvious, but what isn't so obvious is his underestimated strength.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And a nice score that came from just attacking the rim. Huge play in this hotly contested game.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Mitchell. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. 16 points for Donovan Mitchell.
You know, that's a veteran play. DeRozan stays open to all possibilities. That's seeing the game fine.
As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Pass to Mitchell. Shoots over Doncic. And that one off the back of the rim and in. He's got 18.
And the coaching staff loves this. Mitchell being assertive on offense and just imposing his will.
Morant finds Jokic. Doncic against Mitchell. The three from Morant. Rebound by the East All-Stars. Antetokoumpo's got 7 rebounds in the game. And it's Mitchell missing.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
An absolute beast in close. Once Williamson has this kind of positioning, you pretty much have to foul.
The West All-Stars have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6. That free throw good from Williamson. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
Yeah, look, you'd like to take the lead on that possession, but at least he was able to tie the game up.
Tatum kicks to DeRozan, passes it to Mitchell. And here is Irving. Back to Mitchell. Wants to get it to Tatum and does. Irving from long range. The West grabs the miss. LeBron's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Doncic. Jokic trying to free himself up. That's good from Doncic on the assist by James. James has got his 8th assist in the game. Outside Irving. Pass to DeRozan. Banked in off the glass. DeRozan's got it all tied up now for the East All-Stars.
Guys, you remember when DeMar DeRozan first came into the league? He was just really a raw athlete. Now he's a finely tuned offensive juggernaut.
Williamson against Tatum. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul.
Second personal
That's foul number 2 for him.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
The West All-Stars making a switch here. Markkanen's checked in. Drew Holiday's checked in for the East. Doncic passes to Jokic. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Tell you what, with Jokic, you've got to foul him harder than that. This big fella takes pride in finishing through the defense.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the West All-Stars?
You know, this is an example of why conditioning can be so important. I mean, it can be critical. They continue to sprint the floor, and there's no let-up in sight.
And they've also not only created turnovers tonight, but converted on them. All game long, that strategy has been paying off.
Timeout call
altogether, but they at least need to make him work a little harder than he has been.
Ball's knocked loose. Jokic with the steal. LeBron James on the wing. Covered by Irving. The feed to Markkanen. And Markkanen throws it down.
He should be dunking it every time. I like to see him use his size like that.
Holiday, the pass to Tatum. Antetokoumnpo trying to free himself up. Tatum's shot is off.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And Morant gets it to go.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Here's Irving. Antetokoumnpo trying to free himself up. Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Kyrie Irving. Here's Doncic. Antetokoumnpo pulls it in. Antetokoumnpo's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Irving finds Holiday. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Now just a 2-point West All-Star lead.
This is clearly an area Holiday wants to improve. When he is knocking it down from deep, the floor opens wide up for him.
Here's James. Yes, and the foul. That one on
First
DeRozan.
half of his season, boy, how special has it been? He has been on a rampage.
Yeah, and he's got tremendous talent, and when he's fully healthy and engaged, I mean, he's really impossible to stop. That's what we've been seeing this year from him.
Embiid, he's checked in for the East. The East trail by 5. Outside DeRozan. Back to Irving. All sorts of time. West All-Stars with the rebound.
Boy, defense non-existent there, but they catch a break as he whiffs it.
They get it back, and he recovers it.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
And it's DeRozan missing.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Irving with the ball. He's picked up by James. 13 feet away. Antetokoumnpo pulls it in. Antetokoumnpo's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Irving passes to Holiday. There's the pass to Embiid. Excellent D there from Markkanen. The West leading by 7. And it's Morant at the elbow. And then Morant slams it in.
And how about all these dunks? I mean, this game's been a complete crowd pleaser, no doubt.
I know, I'm loving it. These players are really strutting their stuff tonight. Showtime!
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Fades back, and there's Embiid. That's good on the assist by Irving. Embiid's got his first basket.
He'll proclaim it himself to you if you're within earshot. Embiid's mid-range shot is the key that opens everything up for him.
And they double up Doncic. The 3 from Morant. And Embiid pulls it down. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the East. Outside Holiday. Pass to Embiid. Back to Holiday. Just 5 on the clock. The shot missing. The West All-Stars will go the other way with it. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It goes on Giannis Antetokoumnpo.
Really good to see Markkanen be aggressive inside. He's excellent at drawing the attention of the defense and then forcing them to foul him.
The West All-Stars have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here. And he knocks down the first one.
Boy, in this day and age of how the game is played, Markkanen's skill set, hand and glove fit, superb at spacing the floor with his shooting stroke.
Looking at who's out there now for the West. Sabonis comes in for Jokic. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Luka Doncic. And then for the East, Julius Randle's checked in for Antetokoumnpo. Brown comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Halliburton subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Halliburton passes to Brown. Passes it to Holiday. Embiid dishes to Brown. Excellent D there from Markkanen. The West leading by 8. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. James has got his 9th assist in the game now.
Even when you bottle up Markin, try to bottle him up, he still finds a way to score.
Here's Brown. And another miss by the East.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
And have yourself a night, Shay. We know he can dish it, but when he needs to, SGA can just take over offensively.
Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut down now to just 10 on the basket from Joel Embiid. James outside. Pass to Sabonis. Floats it up there for Morant. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Big time stuff there. Morant looking unafraid to go get those lobs and finish them.
Brown the pass to Halliburton. Kicks it to Holiday. And the rejection by James.
Boy, a superb shot block. LeBron continues to add to his highlight reel of impressive rejection.
Morant against Brown. That one rolling around and rims out. The East trail by 12. Randall right side. And he banks in the layup.
And saying, you want a piece of this? Randall easily getting the better of that exchange.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to James. 1:25 left in the third. Sabonis inside. Embiid's there. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Halliburton off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Morant against Halliburton. Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. Out to Morant. It's good from long range. Morant's got the lead up to 13 now for the West All-Stars.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Back to Halliburton. The pass to Brown. Over to the left wing. No one near Randall as he lets it go. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Markkanen kicks to Morant. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Holiday and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 17. Halliburton passes to Embiid. Good on the shot. 6 points for Joel Embiid.
You know, there's only so much you can do against Embiid, guys. I mean, he's such a terrifically skilled offensive player with great size. I mean, he plays pretty much through any kind of contact.
And so it's the West All-Stars looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. Their transition game has been in full effect, and we'll be right back after this. Well, we're back on a night that's always a highlight of any NBA season. We're live from the All-Star game.
And, you know, you always look forward to this game, and this one certainly has lived up to the billing so far.
There is not another show in sports quite like the NBA All-Star game, is there?
Jaren Jackson is out there with Jokic. Then it's Paul George. Then it's Damian Lillard. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the 2. So that's who's on the floor for the West All-Stars. Irving against Lillard. Jokic trying to free himself up.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
The aggressiveness of Mitchell, willing to take on the entire team to earn that foul.
The first free throw is good. The West All-Stars making a switch here. Doncic is checked in. No good on the second free throw. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the West. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Lillard, right side. Pass to Jokic. Over Tatum. Offensive rebound. And Doncic gets it to go.
He's flipped the script here in this half, shooting a much higher percentage from the field.
Irving with the bounce pass. George against DeRozan. Now, here's Lillard. He's covered closely.
And he's missed every single shot he's attempted today, but somehow they're still in the lead.
Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him. And that one falls for Tatum. The West leading by 11. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Down low. It's stolen by DeRozan. In the corner, Irving with it. Back to DeRozan. This one for three. It's rebounded by Doncic. Inside, George. And it's George finishing it off.
PG-13 emphatically throwing that one down. They're not stopping him on that dunk.
DeRozan scanning the floor. Over George. And another miss by the East. On offense, here are the West All-Stars. 13-point lead. Doncic with the bucket.
Another high IQ pass by Jokic. I mean, he knows all eyes are on him, and so he gives it up to a ready shooter. That's just good basketball.
DeRozan against George. Back to Irving. The three. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. DeRozan's got assist number 5 here tonight. Outside, George. Lillard outside. Pass to Jackson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And this is where Jackson feasts. And at times, he's just too overwhelming for the D, which results in the foul.
And he makes the first. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. The East trailed by 13. Antetokoumnpo kicks to Irving. Pass to DeRozan. Now Giannis. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Here's West now. Jokic finds Lillard. Doncic with it. And there's the pass to George. Six to shoot. Jackson, that's a two-pointer. The West again cannot hit. Outside, Antetokoumnpo. Lillard against Irving. Back to Antetokoumnpo. To the inside. Mitchell kicks to DeRozan. Tatum passes to DeRozan. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
Well, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
Timeout called here by the East. They're going to talk it over. The short rest, very important, and one of the benefits of this part of the game is getting on the same page with your team. And the West All-Stars have possession. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Here is Lillard. Pass to Jokic. Clock at 6. Fires the 3. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Second team foul.
The East trail by 10. Now Irving. Giannis outside. Here's Tatum, and slammed up by Tatum.
Jason Tatum has so many different ways he can score, showing us a little solo spurt ability right there.
Doncic passes to George. Back to Doncic. From past the arc. He makes his ninth shot of the game. He has only missed 4.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Left side, Antetokoumnpo. It's DeRozan top of the key. Irving finds Tatum. The East All-Stars need to get another shot. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the West. 11-point game. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
He went a decent amount of time before his first turnover there. It's really been a good, safe stretch of basketball from him to this point.
Irving with it. Right side, Antetokoumnpo. Back to Irving. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Giannis has got his 7th assist here tonight. Outside, George. Up top, Doncic. Covered by Mitchell. Jackson against Tatum. 6 on the shot clock. Jackson dishes to Doncic. And he gets the bucket. 23 points for Luka Doncic.
And he's caught fire this quarter, yet to miss a shot.
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Irving kicks to Mitchell. Irving passes to Tatum. Now DeRozan for the 3. And Damian Lillard pulls it down. Doncic outside. Some nice passing here by the West. Jokic on top. Over onto Antetokoumnpo. No good off the back of the rim.
Defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
Passes to Mitchell. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
And some changes here for the West All-Stars. James checked in for George, and it's Morant in for Lillard. And so here are the West All-Stars. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Morant outside. Pass to Jokic. Mitchell against Doncic. Back to Jokic. Shoots it up. And the rejection by Giannis. Giannis dunks it down.
Super quick in transition. The Greek freak jumping down the throat of the defense with that speed.
Morant against Irving. On the wing, Doncic. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And memo to the rest of the team, continue to get him the basketball. He's clearly delivering here in the 4th.
Yes, sir. He is dialed in. 6 of 6 in the quarter and looking for more.
The East trail by 9. On the wing, Mitchell. The three-pointer, no good.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokoumnpo. LeBron kicks to Doncic. The pass to Jokic. 5 to shoot. Here's LeBron. And the rejection by Giannis.
All-Stars ball.
And the West All-Stars have possession. They have a 9-point lead. James against DeRozan. Can't hit the free throw line jump.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. And tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
And it's Morant missing.
And smothered him on that mid-range attempt.
As a defender, he's going to just be a bothersome, worrisome guy, making you miserable all night. A hand in your face on every jumper.
Irving against Morant. LeBron outside. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Mitchell outside. On the wing, Irving. Guarded by Morant. Good on that shot. And with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket for Mitchell.
And this is the time in the game when you want to go to your start of the game. And the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, LeBron James.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
The West leading by 4. Doncic against Mitchell. And the rejection by Embiid. To the paint. Here's DeRozan. No good there. Great D that time from LeBron. A good look from Doncic. Yes. It's James picking up the assist. That's 28 points for Luka Doncic.
You know, throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively. And he's been absolutely relentless.
And the East All-Stars call time here.
All right, fans, let's get up and get loud for your West All-Stars dance team.
Mitchell passes to Irving. And what a play! Just snatched out of the air. Credit the block. Jackson dishes to Morant. Yep, that one goes in there. And now an 8-point West All-Star lead.
Yeah, such a crafty move. That's an All-Star game special right there, folks.
That certainly isn't any regular season move. I agree with that. I mean, you save that kind of move for the big stage of the All-Star week.
Count that one.
As we come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
You can feel the sense of urgency they have to get this thing closed out as soon as possible.
Irving kicks to Embiid. Over Jokic. A nice shot by Embiid.
Well, he could have earned some style points there, but he really doesn't need to use the fadeaway when he's that wide open.
Here's Doncic. .130 left in the game. Shot clock at 6. Good work there as it goes. Doncic has got 30.
Boy, once Doncic gets on the road, there aren't many ways to slow him down. Huge night so far.
Irving. That's a basket. His 8th from the field, 8 of 14.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Doncic against Mitchell. Doncic passes to Jackson. The shot will not fall. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the East All-Stars. He kicks to Irving. Over Jokic. Here's Embiid. And then jammed down.
What confidence from Joel Embiid. Knocked that one down in a clutch situation.
So they foul intentionally.
Kyrie Irving. Second personal foul. Third team foul.
Basket here, and this game may be all over.
Yeah, but the main priority, Kevin, has to be taking care of the basketball and using the clock. Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
No good from Irving. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. James, no good. Here are the East All-Stars, trailing here by 8. And it's Mitchell missing. Up top, Morant. So it's the West All-Stars picking up the win.
And it's impossible to know what's going to happen in these games. The talent on both sides is always so strong. But tonight, the West seemed a little more comfortable playing together as a unit, and that's what earned them the win.
You mentioned that all broadcast long, and sure enough, it came to fruition. That brings us to the conclusion of our all-star coverage. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan wishing you all a very good night.